comments? Yes, sir.
John Kraft, Mr. Kitzman, it's my understanding that you're employed by the community college and are ineligible for this office. It's also my understanding you do not pay real estate taxes to the airport authority. If you lived within the taxing boundaries of the authority, it will be reflected on your property tax bill. It is not, unless you're not paying the appropriate taxes, and I'll get to that in a second. This makes you also ineligible for this office. The Airport Authorities Act, Section 5, and I said this last month, no person shall be appointed to the Board of Commissioners of any airport authority who is a member of the governing body or an officer or employee of a municipality, a county, or any other unit of local government. It's not that difficult of a paragraph to understand. Section 3.1D, commissioners must reside within the territory of the authority. Section 3.4, each commissioner shall reside within the authority and shall continue to reside thereon during his term of office. And if you don't think the community college is a unit of local government, there's several Illinois appellate court cases and a federal court case that specifically state a community college is a unit of local government, which would mean, since you're an employee of a unit of local government, you cannot be appointed to this Board of Commissioners. And the other thing I have, there was some questions posted. Here's your property tax bill. It doesn't say Vermillion County Airport Authority on it. There's some questions about maybe the assessor or the supervisor of assessments isn't taxing things properly. When the airport authority was first enacted, townships, I'm just going by what somebody that I believe knew happened told me, that townships voted yay or nay, and then within the townships, apparently the people that voted yay got stuck with the property tax, and the people that voted nay didn't. That's not how it works. So if there are properties within the township that are getting taxed and not getting taxed, I suggest the airport authority commission their attorney to go figure out why, because it's all based on the township, not part of the township. The township voted in favor of or against it. So if there's taxes in one property in the township getting taxed to the authority, another property isn't, well, the authority is losing out on money that they should rightfully be getting. So I suggest somebody clear that up with the supervisor of assessments and the township assessors. You guys could have been losing out on money for the last 20 years. Who knows? I don't know. You probably have to bring up what the exact question that was on the ballot when it was voted on, and the state law that told people how to put the question on the ballot. I have yet to see anything that says only part of the township gets taxed. One guy votes yes, one guy votes no, and he pays tax and he doesn't. It doesn't work that way. I wish it did. I'd vote no on all taxes. Then I can get by without paying any. So, but that's a secondary issue to where I believe you're not qualified to sit there. The primary issue is employment with the community college. That's all I have. Thanks.
Something to say?
Sure.
Good morning. My name is Robert Bode. Glad to see that we have visitors today. I wanted to point out a couple things. I spoke with the gentleman before the meeting started, and he said great things about you, Dave. He said that you're committed to the airport. You've done everything you can possibly do to help the airport. You've done great things. think the issues that Mr. Kraft brings to the table is not what you've done in the past or how good or how bad of a service you've provided. Everything I've heard has been good. The issue here is, can you legally serve on this board? It's got nothing to do with you as a personal individual, but it has a lot to do with the laws that we live by. I can't imagine an airport endorsing a pilot flying a plane without a pilot's license. And that's a little bit like what you have here. You may know how to be a chairman, and you may sit on an advisory board or an authority, but you don't belong here. So I ask you to do the right thing and resign. That's got nothing to do with the contributions you made in the past, all the donations, all the time, all the effort, but it says a lot about integrity, and it says a lot about the laws that we in the community want to live by. So I ask that you resign for the good of the airport, or resign your position with DACC and move into a taxing authority, or whatever you need to do to stay with the airport. You're well thought of for the great things you've done, but I think this is going to be a thing that needs to be resolved. I'm sorry you're in the position. Thank you.
Anything else? Okay.